The scruffy one-eyed rescue that finally cracked my aunt's heart. My Aunt Linda is the definition of old school to her anxiety is just something you deal with by staying busy, and my panic attacks were always just me feeding into the drama. She didn't mean to be harsh. She just didn't understand that some things you can't just walk off. Everything shifted when I brought home Barnaby. He was this scruffy one-eyed senior cat from the shelter that literally nobody wanted. Linda called him a total money pit and a walking allergy. She actually kept a running tally on the fridge of every single time he shed on the good living room rug. But Barnaby had a superpower. The second my chest would start to tighten and the world felt like it was closing in, he'd hop onto my lap. He didn't just sit there. He would press his weight against my chest and purr so loud it sounded like a freight train. He was my anchor when I felt like I was drifting out to sea. Then came last Tuesday night. Linda was at the kitchen table buried under a mountain of tax papers and stress. Out of nowhere, I saw her hands start to shake. Her face went gray and she started gasping for air. It was a total mirror of exactly what I go through every single week. Barnaby didn't even wait for an invite. He jumped right onto her expensive paperwork, sat directly on her tax forms, and started headbutting her chin until she finally reached out. I watched from the hallway as she buried her face in his scruffy fur. Her breathing finally slowed down, and for the first time in years, she just sat still. The next morning, the tally on the fridge was gone. In its place was a bag of those $20 organic salmon treats and a handwritten note that said, "I guess he is not a complete waste of space." Now Barnaby spends every single afternoon napping on her lap, and Linda finally stopped telling me to just get over it.